What's up, guys? Creighton here from LogicLounge.com. Today, I wanted to take a quick moment to discuss my thoughts on the recent net neutrality bill. It has been one of those hot topics that people on both sides have been arguing pretty strongly for. I'm personally on the side of I think that this reclassification is a good thing. If you haven't seen, on Friday, the FCC has filed to reclassify mobile internet providers and regular internet providers as Title II, which basically puts them under the same rules and regulations of, let's say, your water company or your gas company or your electric company. It has more stricter oversight, which I think is a good thing. We've seen thus far that internet companies aren't really the best when providing internet to people, not only by the speed that they give, but also their reliability and also their monopolies in certain markets. They don't have a lot of competition, and if they do have competition, it's usually pretty small and insignificant. There's no major competition, you can say, between the pretty much basically two top internet providers, which is Time Warner Cable and Comcast. Now, I live in an area where I have both had Comcast and Time Warner Cable. They basically control these areas. You see little to no competition, and even if there is competition, they're usually a lower end provider who may only offer DSL connections with pretty crappy speeds. So you're usually forced to pay for these options, and in some situations overpay for these options, for these quality of service that you may get. So I think that this classification is a good thing, because not only is it government oversight, but things may actually get done. A lot of people who have Comcast or who have Time Warner Cable have been promised these wild promises to get people to come in and pay for internet and become a customer, and then these promises are never met, whether that's deals or promise of upgraded services or expanded services. Yet that never comes, because these companies are usually at the point where, well, we're not going to pay for something if we don't have to, because we basically control the market. We can stash as many people on one connection as we can and see how far it lasts, and if it starts to crash or completely craps out, then we'll replace it. They're not going to make any proactive choices. Well, in this case, with Title II reclassification, that stuff is probably going to start happening now. There's probably going to be a lot of blowback from it, and a lot of people are not going to be happy, and those are probably on the sides where they have a vested interest in the profits that these companies may make. Now, this Title II reclassification probably will hurt a lot of the internet companies in the way that they will have to finally upgrade their networks. Wow. You know, that's just a crazy thought to them. Upgrading our networks? But why? And additionally, it's also going to be these lobbyists are going to be now focusing their time on trying to get this Title II classification repealed, and it's just going to cause a huge mess. Even the merger for Comcast and Time Warner Cable might not go through now, because all the benefits that they would have gained from it would not be gained in this situation due to Title II reclassification. Like I said, personally, I'm on the up and up about this. I think this is a great thing, not only for regular consumer broadband, but also mobile broadband as well, allowing people who have their phones not to be worried that they're going to use it or that they're going to drop connection in the most part, because something like this is bound to change the way that mobile internet will be brought to you and how it is regulated and how it is changed. I'm not saying that there's going to be a lot of change, but I think it will be mostly on the back end and the infrastructure side. A lot of people probably won't see this on the front end, rather than maybe more expansion or better quality of service end to end. But I feel personally, at this point, the way that the internet companies have ran themselves for the past however long, up till now, have proved that independent regulation hasn't been good and has hurt the consumer more than it has helped the consumer. And I think that the Title II reclassification is going to help the consumer more by bringing a lot more of these government regulations. I'm into that only because we have seen what has happened thus far with internet companies and their own self-regulation. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about net neutrality and the government's regulation of networks. I know this is probably going to be a hot button topic, but I'm into open discussion, so leave those comments in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in our next video.